All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Living the Dream podcast. Today on the show, we are talking about how our thoughts control our emotions. And for those of you who don't know, I kind of have five things that basically decide your life, right? You have your beliefs. That's kind of like the subconscious, your paradigm, Bob Proctor would say, or just anything subconscious, the thing that's really rooted in you, your beliefs, right? Your beliefs influence your thoughts. So like if you believe that you will always be poor, you will have poor thoughts. You'll be like, oh, well, I'm a poor person. I can't afford that. Or that works not for me because I'm poor. Stuff like that. Beliefs influence thoughts. Your thoughts influence your feelings. Your feelings then influence your actions. And then your actions influence your results, which reinforce or change your beliefs. So you can change anything on the spectrum and it will affect it because it's all kind of like a circular cycle, right? What I love about this is thoughts in particular and actions in particular are the easiest to change for me. You track your actions, you track your thoughts. Eventually, you'll see your results change as you track your thoughts and change your thoughts, and feelings will change, and then beliefs will change when all of that starts to become more positive, right? So what I love about this is you can think your way into a new state of feeling. And I'm really talking about this today because I experienced it earlier today. I was in a pretty bad mood, had some personal stuff going on that I wasn't too happy with my life. Business stuff isn't going the best because, to be frank, I'm impatient and I don't have a long enough outlook on stuff, and I'm trying to make things happen while I'm 23, while I'm 24, while I'm 25. When it's like, if I had a timeline where I was waiting until I was 35, I would have no stress and guaranteed success, which is kind of what the things are with the podcast, right? But everything else besides the podcast, I'm trying to generate revenue ASAP, if that makes sense. So, um, earlier today, I woke up, I was feeling pretty bad, wasn't in a great mood, didn't wake up early, haven't worked out recently, coming off of COVID, um, just stress and not happiness, right? And what happened was my brother told me about this anime that was coming out with another season, Hunter x Hunter. If you guys have seen this anime, you know why I got excited. I went from thinking about these problems, the business not taking off, my personal life being where it is, being sick, not working out consistently, not waking up consistently, not doing this, not doing that, everything I lacked, blah, 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 to what I was going to get, which was another season of Hunter x Hunter. And I know it's a really simple thing, but I love that anime and it's really fun to watch. And it puts me in a good mood. And I think it has some good life lessons. It has a big section on gratitude, actually, when I forget his name, but in the Chimera Ant arc, the dude is really strong because he's so grateful. So I really like that. It resonated with me. So yeah, immediately my mood shifted. I went from in the dumps to really excited. And then I started planning these podcast episodes. I got even more excited. So I shifted my focus, shifted my thoughts, started thinking about things that really excited me. And because of that, my mood changed. So that's just my story to you guys to let you know that you can literally think yourself into another state, another feeling, another. You don't have to stay sad. You don't have to stay angry. You can go into gratitude, which is kind of the default for a lot of people in success literature. But you can go into happiness, you can go into laughter, you can go into whatever it may be, whatever feeling you want to feel, you can feel it and you can make it happen. So you don't have to be a victim, you don't have to be helpless to your own self, which I know might be a little confusing, but sit on that. Where do I want it to show up in my life? So I told you how it showed up recently. I want it to show up as an automatic response to stress. I don't want negativity to live for longer than like 30 seconds. It's like everybody feels bad. It's human to feel bad, but you don't have to stay there. If you feel bad, change your thoughts. Sit there for 30 seconds, sit there for a minute, sit there for 5 minutes, however long you decide to sit there, change your thoughts, and then move on with your life in a higher vibration, as some would say, but a more positive emotion, a more positive kind of mental state where you can serve and you can impact. And that's where I want to show up in my life. Automatic response to negativity within 30 seconds, within a minute, within 5 minutes. I have caught the negativity. I have transmuted it. I like that word because of Napoleon Hill to more positivity. just thinking about something I'm grateful for, thinking about a memory I cherish, thinking about the fact, why am I upset that I don't have my business off the ground when I have all my loved ones? What's there to be upset about? Gary Vee talks a lot about that kind of perspective. So that's where I want to show up in my life. Automatic response to negativity or just lack of inspiration. Because I think that's a form of negativity. Apathy is, which runs rampant in my life because of kind of how I grew up and how you can apply it to your life. So have some things that you're kind of baseline grateful for, like loved ones, like your physical health, like your mental health, like your finances, like the fact that you live in a great country, like the fact that you have great friends. Just have some baseline things you're grateful for, have some baseline memories that you really cherish, have some baseline things that you look forward to, and shift your focus to those whenever you are in a bad mood and you don't want to be in a bad mood. Sometimes it's good to sit in a bad mood. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Do you? But it's like if you're sitting there and you're sad for like an hour and you need that hour to be productive, shift your focus and you can change your feelings. Other ways to change our emotions, there's some actions we can take. So Tony Robbins talks a lot about movement and power postures. I don't know a lot about that because I haven't taken one of Tony Robbins' seminars, but looks like I need to. The memories thing also came from somebody on my podcast. I forget which episode it was, but he talks about the power of the stories that we tell ourselves. And in that, he says, you're telling yourself a story when you're really upset, when you're really frustrated. You can tell yourself a different story, one about a memory that you cherish. That's why I brought up memories. Um, yeah, maybe that podcast episode will be in this show link. I'll have the episode number in the show notes for this current podcast that you're listening to. So if you want to go back to that and listen to that, you can, but it's really cool. And he talks about how you can go from 5% energy to 90% energy within a couple seconds because of how you think. I think that's a pretty cool thing. So thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate you and I hope that you are getting value from these episodes. As we always ask, shoot this podcast to 1 to 3 people you know need to hear this message. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes. Check out the Dealmakers Mastermind on my website. If it's not updated yet, shoot me a text. I need to get on that. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We're out.